Hello, wrestling fans. Sorry about that.
Hey, everybody.
But we are here. Thanks for joining us.
Back.
It is time for that main event. It started quick, too. I was like, going all sorts of crazy here. All right. How do we get this back to where you need it?
All right. Anyways, Matthew's back in here. Bobby's back in here. JVD. And Matthew says, hello, LOL. What a pay-per-view. All great matchups.
Woo!
Robbie says, JVD says, you guys back. Luke's like, LOL, welcome back. Robbie says, Adam Cole looking too sauce. JVD says, welcome back. Thanks, guys. Yeah. JVD's like, what happened?
It's hard to say.
All kinds of weird stuff.
I mean, it went, and then it went fast. And it took me that whole time to get it back going, which before, I'm kind of glad it happens a little bit, here and there, because it keeps me on my toes.
Right.
But it sucks that it happens in the middle of the streams, but sometimes because you get faster at it.
True.
So, anyways, we have started. Adam Cole's in there with the other Cole.
Adam Page.
Or, yeah.
The other Adam.
It's not Cole's, it's Pages that are the
Page
same.
and Cole. Page and Cole. Page and Cole. Hangman Cole. Hangman Cole. Luke says, now, as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by stream crashing, LOL. I was like, it's like you never left, D. I know. It's like
Well, at least she has the energy this time.
I was here to annoy you as much as possible the next time around. Here I am.
Ugh.
I'm back to annoy you.
Get those thumbs ups up in there. All 5 of you guys.
Yeah, thumbs up, man.
Anyways, what were you talking about?
The stuff was only.
All right, Paige hit him with a big elbow. Cole is down.
For people who are subscribed.
Right.
So they have to subscribe in order to see.
Comment. Is that what we want? Or I don't know.
I don't know, but that's what somebody had said earlier. Why is you have to subscribe or whatever. Luke says AEW needs to work on how they hype up pay-per-views. For a pay-per-view that has had no title changes, no huge personality turns or shocking returns, even if Cole wins, people wouldn't be shocked. This just feels like a middle-of-the-road pay-per-view. Great matches wrestling-wise, but nothing else exciting. I think it was hard for him to change the titles because of how they have some of their storylines set up. So it's kind of one of those things, right? I just don't know if it would. I don't know. I guess I'm just not sure.
All right. Well, anyways, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
We're talking about the pay-per-view and how it's kind of more of a middle-of-the-road pay-per-view, even though it has great wrestling matches because there's been no title changes.
Right.
And even if they have a title change for this, that it really wouldn't be that shocking.
Right, because Cole is a guy that can take the title off of Paige, for sure. And there should have been some title matches or title changes earlier in the evening if they were going to do them. But I don't think Thunder Rosa was the right person to put it on, so
True.
They should have put a different woman in there.
No Ty Conti for that one.
Absolutely
no.
Not.
The other thing is the tag titles. Now they could have, but I just don't think it would have worked with the feuds and the storylines they have kind of going with the Bucks.
They would have needed to put in different players in the matches.
And not only that, but it played out a lot during that match too, of the Bucks and the reDRagons having their little issue.
Yes.
Like they're like, no, we're friends with Adam Cole. No, we're friends with Adam Cole. He's our bestie.
Well,
no, he's my bestie.
We were just hinted that Kenny Omega's coming back soon, so yes.
Yeah. And that's kind of what happened after that match anyways. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Oh!
Smash the likes up, you mofos, and subscribe.
That big lariat, he missed and hit that ring post. That's his closer. That's his finisher. If that arm doesn't work, he can't be hitting his closer and he can't end this.
I don't know. He's had it happen to him before in that 60-minute match with Daniel Bryan's son, and he got one in. Robbie says Cole getting his Clark handed to him. I think Hangman's getting his Clark handed to him right now. Luke says, I agree, Jalitha, but that is my point. The way they set up the pay-per-view, basically knew the outcome of everything, and that just doesn't excite me. It's like, why get hyped up when you already know? Yeah, but Luke, WWE does that with all of their pay-per-views.
Why are we putting it WWE against AEW?
I'm not. I'm just saying, okay. Like, it's just a comparison of pay-per-views. Like, you're always going to have those duds, right? So this isn't one of their main pay-per-views. It may be a stacked card and they have lots of wrestling matches, but Revolution isn't one of their main pay-per-views. Like, their main pay-per-view is in May. Like, that's their main one of their main ones. What you looking for?
Just one of these that I had open.
Oh.
I don't want to open another one. I just had it. Anyways, don't look. We're doing our
show. But, I mean, that just...
stupid.
Just something that, I don't know. When you say you already know the outcome, again, I'm not saying the pay-per-view is bad, but it's just not exciting enough for me to be spending the money on it.
Right, so, yeah. You know, like I said before in the prediction show, I was like, if I miss 4, it's going to be good. Mm-hmm. When it's all predictable, like Day 1 and Royal Rumble. Is that what that was? The Royal Rumble, right? Right?
Royal Rumble?
Right.
Yeah.
We just add. And then the Crown Jewel.
Which
all predictable chamber. To where you could pick every single match. I picked every single winner. The only one I didn't pick, obviously, was the Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley, because I did pick Bobby Lashley to retain.
Right.
But they didn't have Bobby in there, because I was like, well, how are they going to have Brock lose? Because they can't have Bobby lose. But they figured it out. So, But once that happened, it was very predictable who was going to win.
Right. Desmond says this is going to be interesting, and Luke says, but I don't have to pay for a crappy WWE event. I guess maybe I'm just spoiled by not laying $50 for a event. LOL. Luke, but you forget the days before they had their app and their streaming services where you had to pay that money for those shitty pay-per-views. Like, not every pay-per-view that happened before the app and shit was great. They weren't fantabulous. They didn't have champions changing every single second of the pay-per-view.
You know, I don't like that WWE did them as a pay-per-view every month. That was tough. Like, I mean, not for me, but for people, it was tough.
Yeah.
To have to come up with $45 a month.
Or more, depending on what, kind of pay-per-view it was, right?
Yeah, WrestleMania was 60 or whatever. And as time went on,
those prices went up.
Would have went up, yeah. They came out that, but yeah.
Right.
Oh, right in the back of the neck. Cole, 1, 2.
Right. Robbie says, who gives a shit? I just watch AEW and WWE for what it is these days.
Yes.
And that's all you can do, right? I mean, you just watch it for what it is, whether or not they have titles change or not. Anyways, Ian Glazer's in the chat. Hey, Ian says, yo, what's up?
What up?
Like my new logo? Yeah, it's totally awesome.
Looks great.
Robbie says, yeah, when you don't pay for the pay-per-view, you don't feel cheated. Pico says I had fallen asleep sometime during the Moxley Danielson match who won.
That
it was
would
pretty
be
boring until the end.
John Moxley, and then William Regal showed up.
Yeah.
William Regal showed up and put him in line, made him shake hands, and they are now probably going to be some sort of a faction.
They're going to be friends. They now love each other.
But William Regal is another NXT star on AEW TV.
Ian's like, Travis, hey, and Matthew says, all entertainment is suffering these days. Got to make everyone happy and can't offend anyone.
Yeah, it's tough. That is just a tough pill.
Matthew says, I don't even need to pay for network. Ian says, Anna J logo. Matthew says, me and my friends would chip in together, as most people did. Like, if you really wanted to watch one, you just found some people that wanted to watch it and have a party. Abu Bakar Sadiq is in the chat. Says, is there any links to watch this pay-per-view free? We don't have any affiliations like that.
I wouldn't know any.
And we don't know any.
Right offhand. But I'm sure there is in the Twitter sphere or something.
We don't condone that behavior. Robbie's like, Regal looks pumped. But thanks for being in their chat with us.
Yeah, thank you for hanging out with us.
Appreciate it.
But right now, Adam Cole is getting it handed to him by Adam Page. So
yes.
Page over the top. Misses.
And Cole
Adam Cole popped up.
Oh, right on that ring apron. Ouch.
Power bomb right on the corner of that apron.
I think that might have hurt his lower back.
I'll straighten it up.
He's like, that kind of
Page,
hurt.
moonsaw.
And Hangman Page threw himself.
Moonsaw, but he's still got that elbow problem.
Yes, but he didn't have to use his elbow for that move.
Yeah, but it's still bugging him.
Well, of course it is. Supposed to, right? Oh, bummer. They re-showed it. It looked terrible. Oh, awful. He didn't catch him right.
Adam Cole called Adam Page the other Adam the other day on TV, so we'll see if he's the other Adam by the end of this night. Here it comes.
Those sites are not legal, so please don't ask about them. Ian's like, what time be AEW Revolution over?
I would say right around midnight Eastern time.
Yeah.
So right around 30 minutes would be my guess.
Nicole says, are you a cop? Because if you're a cop, you gotta say you're a cop. That's right. Nicole, you tell him. You tell a boo.
Are you a cop?
Are you a cop? Because you gotta say that you're a cop. Looks like after this match, Ian.
Oh.
However long this match takes. Terrence,
hey.
Javier's in the chat. Hey, Terrence says, did Hangman won?
It's happening right now.
Happening right now.
So Hangman's over here, Paige is over there, right in the middle of the match.
Well, Hangman and Paige are the same guy, but Cole's on one side.
Yes.
And then you have Hangman on the other. They're both rolling around on the ground right now. They've been going at each other pretty hard. JVD is like, P. Cole laughing, and Robbie says lots of people use them, so it's one of them ones. Ian says, who won Women's Championship TBS? Jade Cargill.
Jade Cargill won that one fair and square.
Yep. She did. DMD Britt Baker retained her title also against Thunder Rosa. So no changes in any titles. The Jurassic Express won their championship.
Yeah, no titles so far have changed hands.
Yep.
But we do have a title match. We do have the main event going on right now as Adam Page is chopping at Adam Cole.
Yes.
And right now Adam Page is going all the way up top.
Terrence Javier says, who won Bryan? It was Jon Moxley.
Jon Moxley won that. But Daniel had him in a submission hold, and then Moxley rolled him up and pinned him. Cole almost devastated right there. He almost went off this way.
Whoops. Got kicked in the face for it, too. I was like, come on, Cole,
Woo!
I want him to win.
Oh, upside down, kicked right in the grill. 1, 2. Oh, so close.
Out of it.
Cole almost had him. We almost had a new world champion.
This cowboy shit's not going to last. Brag, brag, brag.
No more cowboy shit. Well, he's got those feathers on his drawers.
Those feathers on his drawers are very helpful.
They do. They help navigate him through the air.
It's not a big deal. I'm not gonna be like, oh hey, there's a site there. I'm gonna be like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
There it is. Super kick. Misses it. Picks him up.
Terrence says,
oh!
Bryan and Mox teaming. Well, since
yes,
really
1,
Regal
2.
came out and made him shake hands to be friends and hug it out. Yeah. I'm guessing yes.
Yes, they're gonna start their own academy. It's gonna be like America's Top Team. And it'll be something like the Dragon Amoxicillins or something.
Amoxicillin.
I don't know. Moxley. I don't know what goes with Moxley.
Well, he's going to be like penicillin, but not penicillin. It's going to be weird.
Anyways, they are going to come up with their own little faction, and they're going to train wrestlers, I think.
Luke says, Robbie, my hair is fine because I keep it shaved short.
Look at these two.
Robbie says, no headlights on Luke. Because like they make his jingles last longer when they jingle.
I feel like it's too early in the match. They're 11 minutes in to be so exhausted standing in the middle of the ring punching each other that neither of them can move to really do anything
else. I know,
else.
Right? Like, oh my God, he did so many high-flying things.
You guys, come on. We're 11 minutes in.
It's like, dude, you weren't even this tired when
He's trying to strip his knee.
In a 60-minute match with Bryanson.
Look at the slaps.
Terrence Javier says, imagining William Regal back, I am shocked.
He is back, yeah.
Yeah, he's back doing some whatever stuff.
Thrust kick.
Or whatnots.
Another thrust kick. Oh! Big tornado elbow.
He's like, I took my elbow off. Robbie's like, Cole, win this match.
Cole.
Ian's like, I'm not happy.
Got him in the bank statement.
Still TBS Women's Championship. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm glad she won.
Who was that?
Oh, Jade Cargill.
Yeah, me too. I like Jade.
I was like, D. Cole is a slight guy. He gets tired easily. Well, his feminine physique.
It's that femininity.
That feminine physique he's got going on. Vindicator says, yay. You hung in there until the main event, Talitha. How do you like doing 4-hour chats?
This is hour 5 here, but yeah.
Well, technically, I've been at this earlier today, too, of chatting.
But that was with typing.
Yeah, so my fingers are sore from it. Thank you very much.
They're arthritic.
And it's like, I'm sad Tay Conti lost.
Yeah, it's tough.
Ian's like, who won, CM Punk or MJF? CM Punk.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Garbage.
Dog collar match. There was so much blood in that. They could have given some to the, what is that, Red Cross?
Yeah. I don't know if they just cleaned the mat for this one or if they changed it out again.
I don't know. It looks pretty clean. Maybe they can get that blood out. Maybe they have a spray bottle.
I don't know, but
there's some stains there.
There's some stains for it. Yeah,
So they might just clean it up really good.
Scrub it down really good.
Yeah, then maybe they have one of those double brushers, like the floor buffers.
Yeah, maybe, huh?
Get it real good. Get some peroxide on there to break down that protein.
Right. Matthew says a lot of AEW matches have the same spots. Seriously, AEW and WWE need to have more lumberjack matches to keep the wrestling in the ring.
Oh, Lord.
Robbie's like, this will be scenes of Cole wins. Matthew, most of the time they do have a lot of it in the ring. Like that poor ref didn't even get to change his shirt. He still has
He's still all
shirt
bloody
on from that one match. Herpes match. Piccolo says the CSI crew would be proud. They did pretty good.
I'd clean it up
you
good.
You almost can't even tell. There's a little bit of stainage. Pretty sure it wouldn't work under a black light or anything.
Bring the glowing light.
It's like, ew. What happened?
Looks like a hotel room.
Like, that's not blood. That's not blood!
Big tornado. Elbow.
Oh, he kicked him and then he went right after him.
Oh.
And then threw him around like a rag doll of nothing.
Picks him up.
Oh.
Brings him right down on top of his head. 1, 2. Paige kicks out.
Lord.
It's a good one. We're 14 minutes in.
Right out of the momentum of him unable to do anything.
I think we're going to end this before the next 18 minutes. I don't think they'll go over, but they could. I just don't see them going into that 5th hour.
I don't think so. They didn't say any time.
Let's go, Adam.
Which Adam? Which Adam? Nobody knows.
Let's go, Adam.
El Jefe is in the chat.
Hey,
El
Jefe.
Jefe says, yep. Yep, what? Yep. That the CSI crew would be proud? Probably. Robbie's like, oh,
Lots of
Paige
blood.
lucky to be still in the match. Yeah?
Yeah.
Is he? That's really sweet of you to say. He kept up with, Daniel Bryanson for like a full hour.
Yeah, 1 week, and then the next week or whatever it was, he beat him.
Yeah, in an hour.
In 30 minutes.
Matthew says, Billy May is here with a Revolutionary Wrestling ring stain remover brought to you by the geniuses behind OxyClean.
Oh, Billy Mays.
Terrence says, did Jeff Hardy came? Haven't seen
No
him yet.
Jeff.
Guessing
No Jeff.
We won't see him until Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm guessing we're going to see him early next week. If we're going to see him at all.
Yeah.
Whoa! Paige, 1, 2. Cole kicks out.
What happened kind of look. It's like, did I really just do that? I'm not sure. Matthew's like, a little chipotle it away. Ew. Chipotle it away.
Look at Paige. That was fantastic.
That's very pretty. Riley says, D would miss Danny B if he left AEW. I know.
Who's this?
Did you like them?
Fish and O'Reilly coming down.
These guys.
Look at this. Look, thrust kick right to the back of the head.
Jesus Christ. Why are they?
The champion, against all odds, can he still pull it out? Well, I think the Bucks, or you're going to see the Dark Order show up.
Somebody's got to come take
But
him
it can't
away.
be the Dark
This
Order.
is
That's just dumb.
I just don't want
That's
to
it. Oh!
be there.
Paige might be broken.
El Jefe says Jeff Hardy is probably vax and wear face diapers. Maybe.
He could.
Oh, I don't know, but, he's probably high on something, too, while he's at it, so,
That just hurts.
Pizdus is in the chat. Hey, Pizdus.
Hey.
Adam will win this match. Yes.
Yes, Adam's going to win this.
Adam is going to win. And Adam.
Adam's got him pinned. Adam kicks out. Just kidding. That was Paige that kicked out. The Hangman.
Matthew's like, LOL, McCarran. And Robbie says, do you struggling to watch this match? LOL.
We are 17 minutes into this.
I just don't understand why these two dickwads are out there.
They have to be.
He calls like all the diapers for show. Well, it can't be any worse than the diaper baby Rey Mysterio. Oh. Ian's like, I'm happy CM Punk won.
Again!
Yes,
He
a
just
lot
did
of
this
CM
on the
Punk
outside.
fans
Paige
are.
catches him, though!
And got him with an elbow.
Again, two
Another
elbows.
Elbow.
Into the ropes this time. Oh! What's he going to do? Hit him in the balls? Yep, kicks him right in the nuts. Uh-oh, curb
Terrence
stomp.
says, who you think gonna win? And
It's going to happen right now. Adam's going to pin him.
And Adam's gonna win.
Adam's going to win it. Adam Cole's going to win the title.
And Ian Glazer says, who won 2 TNT championships?
That's it. That's his finisher. It's over. It is over. 1, 2. No! Paige kicks out.
Go Paige.
Paige kicks out.
You show him how it's done, man. You get him.
Wow, he cheated. He kicked him in the balls. Curb
him.
stomp style. They knees him in the back of the head.
Get him with your cowboyness.
So he hit him with his finisher, and Paige did not go down.
Yes.
Those cowboy balls don't break. He's used to riding bulls.
Ian, if you're talking about who won the chance to go after the TNT championship, it was Wardlow.
Wardlow.
Robbie says this ain't a main event match. Matthew says right in the nuts. Ian says who won ladder match for the faces of TNT championship? Wardlow. Robbie says the ladder match should have been the main event. And Ian's like, let's go. Adam
It was
Cole,
pretty good. I
they
enjoyed it.
go. Sophie's back in the chat saying hi. How's
Hey,
the pay-per-view?
Sophie. It is
Fantastic.
dynamite. It is doing good.
We're on the main event right
now.
Adam versus Adam. He's throwing his knees out there.
Cole just got his knee naked.
Naked knees.
Big clothesline, though. Decapitation style. Paige to the outside.
Oh, my God.
Here it comes.
Go with these dork.
Oh, ran right into a thrust kick. Into the ropes. Misses this clothesline. Another thrust kick. Another thrust kick. Here's that knee. He's naked. Oh, this time he ducks it. Wisely ducks it.
That's funny. It looks like I have to disagree with you, Robbie. I'm not saying this is a 5-star match, but it's definitely better than a mid-card match. Ian's like, I miss AEW Revolution some matches. Yeah. Isha Sheik is in the chat.
Hey.
Isha says no, Adam Page. And Terrence says if Cole won't win,
happening
that
now.
means Wardlow will win.
It's
And
happening
People
now.
Says, no, this is Revolution.
Uh-oh.
Ian says, go, Adam Cole. Go.
They're cleaning off a table here.
Oh, Jesus.
Something fantastic's going to happen on the outside.
Sophie says, I heard they had a couple debuts with former WWE stars. You guys must not have been happy.
William
with
Regal.
that.
Yeah, it's William Regal. It's all right. Who else showed up? Oh,
Swerve.
Isaiah Swerve Scott.
I don't know if
Now
that's
his name's
really
like
a happy or
Steve
not happy. It's
Swanson
just-
or something.
just-
Oh!
oh, fuck.
Paige put Cole right through it. Might have broke his kneecap, though.
Oh, Jesus. Looks like that might have hurt a little bit. Why is that Cole come on win the match? And Cole's like, hi, Sophie. How are those rumors and speculations going? And it says, Sophie Long, LOL.
Oh, he did that right
Sophie
over the
just enjoy
legs.
the pay-per-view.
Uh-oh.
The Dark Order is coming down. to
Some
save
Dark
the
Order
day.
members coming down to play Captain Save-A-Ho.
They're like, dude, you okay? You okay, dude?
We'll
You
get
okay,
him back
bro?
in the ring, if
Hey,
anything.
bro. You alright, bro?
Is the referee not even counting?
The referee's like, I don't know what's happening.
He's like, I can't count to 10.
How do you count? I just don't even know.
Cycling is my passion.
I count.
Whoa, there's a fight!
Oh, it's these dipshits.
Well, that'll
Guys,
work.
Just go away. Thank you. Go.
Well, that'll work. 12
away.
on
Just
2.
Take them out. Well, they have to, I guess, because those other dipshits are so
The
great.
reDRagons are fantastic. They're running, hitting and running, though. I thought the Bucks would show up. That would have kind of added a little bit better to it.
Yeah, but I'm kind of glad they kept their noses out of some of it, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I meant and help Paige.
Eh.
Because they kind of did earlier. Remember with Omega when he lost it?
Yeah.
They just turned their back to him.
But that was so that he had a chance.
Somebody else is coming down, it looked like. Either that or they were still fighting. That's it! It's over! Oh,
Is it
Cole!
gonna be
Oh, he
over?
went to roll out, but he rolled back in. So maybe it is.
No,
He's close to the
gonna be
ropes,
at
though.
the ropes.
Oh,
the
so close!
So.
3 fingertips on that top rope.
Ian's like Sammy Guevara and Sting Darby Allin versus HFO. Sting and Darby's group won that one. Matthew's
Oh.
like Regal and AEW makes sense. Luke says, seriously, just can't you? Sophie's like, good night, bye. Sophie, thanks for hanging with us first.
See you,
Another
Soph.
second. Robbie's like, AEW refs are botch as fuck. No, it's only a couple of them, Robbie.
Yeah,
Not all of them are like that.
What is Paige doing? Don't do that.
He's like, dude, you can't tie him up. He's like, I'm going to tie him up with my belt.
I mean, I guess Paige could get disqualified. Walk away with the title and lose the match.
Right. P. Cole says these guys banned them from the match. And
Oh,
Brandon
shit, there's your thrust kick.
Hey, Brandon. Nice to see
Hey,
you, bud.
Brandon.
And he says, I wish I wasn't
2
stuck at
thrust
work.
kicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have been here.
You missed a good AEW pay-per-view.
3 thrust kicks.
Totally went and sat in a different room for you.
Is he going to hit him with another? Oh, he ran into a thrust kick of his own.
He goes like, come see us on the B show, Sophie. Brandon says, but it's been a great pay-per-view. I've heard. JVD says, OMG, Travis. Robbie's like, it's a brawl out there. Robbie's
Shit,
like,
he might have knocked his tooth out. Is that his tooth?
It looks too big to be a tooth.
Maybe it's a molar.
I don't think it's a molar. I'm pretty sure.
It's gum. Just play along with it.
I'm pretty sure that is a spit wad. Or gum. Don't step in it.
Uh-oh, he's going to hit him with his own move. Cold. What is he? Oh, now buckshot lariat.
He's got a buckshot lariat. His ass.
Cole's getting up. He looks like a wounded dog. It's over this time. He ain't kicking out of that. Count to 100, ref. 2 and 3.
Yes,
Hangman Page is still reigning, defending AEW World Heavyweight Champion.
Yay!
The Hangman.
Yay! I'm okay. I'm glad there weren't any title changes now. Yay!
23-minute match. Woo!
They're like, we're going to show you some 10-minute stuff at the end. As Robbie says, it's brawl out there. Luke says, B-show. What are you talking about, fat? Robbie's like, bring back Teddy Long, LOL. Ian's like, I'm not happy. Jungle Boy still AEW Tag Team Championship. I want Young Bucks win AEW Tag Team Championship.
They're also my favorite tag team. I understand your pain.
They've already been the tag team champions. Give it up. Let other people have it. Brandon's like, y'all hear the rumors. The Jeff is debuting on Wednesday.
I would not be surprised if we see Jeff. He did say it on his Twittersphere, so.
You like that twang? You're out there with y'all. Yeah, y'all.
Brandon said no.
Y'all hear the rumors. Jeff is debuting on Wednesday.
Wow, it is over.
Nicholas says just any other time, but the main event of Revolution. Sal Martinez is in the chat. Hey, Sal says,
Hey,
good
Sal.
deal for Hangman. Yes.
It was a
Robbie
good
says,
one.
LOL, haha, what loser Hangman is even though he won. No, he's not a loser.
No
He's
losing.
like, goodbye, not happy Hangman. Adam Page still All Elite Wrestling World Champion.
Wow.
I'm
And
glad.
he beat Adam Cole flat out straight. Cole's still laid out in the ring. He hasn't even moved.
Well, he got hit by his own move and then by Hangman's own move. So, you know.
Page should
JVD
get him
says,
up.
Jeff versus Darby ladder match will be epic. You know, it'd be okay, but Jeff's so old, guys.
I figure he should wake him up.
Things are happening, you know, he's old man and stuff.
Look, he's
Sal
gonna.
says, let's have Moxley and Danielson as tag champs. It might happen, who knows?
He's shaking his hand. He's
like,
out cold,
"You're
but
out cold,
he
but
shook his hand.
I'm gonna shake your hand. You're a good man. He's the better man here. That's funny.
It's the Ring of Honor tradition to shake hands after a match.
Yeah. Well, I think it's a dumb thing and they should stop doing it.
Ah! Dum da dum dum.
Dumb, dumb, dumb.
Dum ba doo ba doom dum dum. That
Robin's
is
like,
it.
You just need a cocktail stick in your mouth, do you, with that accent? Sweetheart, that's called a toothpick. What the fuck is a toothpick? Yes. Cocktail stick? No. Maybe a blade of grass? Possibly.
Some straw.
Some straw? Not sure about a cocktail stick. Matt is like, hello, Miss D. You should be a Southern lady while you're in chat. Oh, that's your gimmick, is it? Is it? Vindicator says, we'll see you guys off Raw Meat tomorrow. Long as Jade won tonight was good enough for me. Take care, guys. She did win.
Oh, it was
A lot of people
fantastic
weren't happy
show.
about that, but I'm glad that she won. Matthew's like, later, Vin, and JVD says, I think FJF will defeat Paige for the title. Picole's like, but why delete the... But why what, Piccolo? Why what? What? Why are we whatting? What are we whying? What's the what whys? JVD's like, LMAO, cocktail stick. Or I was like, hello, do you get the point? LOL. Do I, Ravi? Do I get the point, though? Is that what they do in the UK for you guys in the sticks? You guys just stick cocktail sticks in your mouth? Like, I got me
I've
that
had one in my
sword.
mouth for the past year. And
Got
he's
this
like,
cocktail stick. It
you
looks
got your
like a
cocktail
sword.
stick?
You know, it was like stuck in my martini, in my olive. Looks like $9. Matthew's like, that pay-per-view seemed to be fair. Robbie's like, Jade can't lose. Look at her. And Pico's like, good evening.
It was a
like,
great
later,
show.
Luke. I still want to know why Pico's like, but why? But why what? Tell me. I really need to know.
What a fantastic showing.
He's laughing, and Jim Mexney W show.
Woo!
About the W
It was a good show. It was great.
It was pretty good. I was like, D, you should stick with that accent. Why?
The southern one.
Does it make me seem smarter for you?
Well, I'm going to tell you something.
It's real easy to talk like that around here.
Up in these parts.
Up in these parts. I do hear some of it a lot with some of these people in the backwoods Idaho. Anyways, Jimmy God says in the chat, hey, Jimmy says Bray should came out at end.
Oh, I was waiting for it, you guys. You don't know when the reDRagon showed up.
Right.
I was sitting there going, if the Dark Order shows up, it's gonna be dumb. I was like, but if Bray Wyatt showed up at that point and then helped Paige win that by taking out the reDRagons, that would have changed the game. Little
Right.
William Rotunda.
That
I was
would've
thinking
been-
that too. I was like, oh.
That would have been an okay WWE guy if you saw him again, right?
Right.
JVD's laughing and Matthew says, cocktails express toxic masculinity. Why not vag tails? I tell you why. This world is against women. Oh, is that what it is? Okay. JVD's like, with that accent, your subs will go through the roof. You think that's
Oh,
how-
bless your heart.
Oh, bless your heart.
Every time somebody says that.
Bless your heart.
Oh, bless your
Rob
heart.
says, gee, it's a cool accent, suits you. Oh my God, what do you guys think I am? An uneducated hick from the sticks? Come on.
My problem with it is I still talk too fast. So I'll be talking with an accent.
Okay, now that don't matter because in some areas of the country they have that accent and they talk fast. They don't have to talk slow. Now, if you're going for a drawl, then you gotta be from Texas. They talk a little bit slower in some areas.
Go Cajun country, and then you
Joey
can't
Rico's
understand a
in the
damn
chat
thing.
saying, who won that match?
Oh, it was
Hangman
fantastic.
Adam Page retained his fucking title and won it. That's who.
It was fantastic. Make sure you're subscribing and hanging out with us. It was great. That was a great match.
Matthew says, JVD, right? JVD's laughing, and Jimmy Godsey says, I'm hick from Sticks, actually. That's fantastic.
Bam.
I love it.
Bless your heart.
Matthew's like, Paula, delete that, LOL. And Rob's like, D, keep it going, LOL. I'm glad that I can just crack you up. Joey Rico's like, Cole or Hangman?
Hangman.
He's your winner.
Buckshot lariat.
He got that buckshot lariat out there, and he went up there, and he just won. He is an amazing man. Rob's like,
Look at all
Cole's
fine
echo
in
the
his
mud.
pants.
Joey Rico's like, nice, awesome. Jason Gaming's like, who won?
Hangman
Adam
Page.
Page retained his title. He is still the AEW World Champion.
Buckshot
Good for
lariat.
him.
He did it fair.
Yes, it was fair. There were fairness. Adam Cole didn't so much fair in the sense that he did some dirty moves. Had a little help from his little minion duties.
Yeah, with a little distraction, he did kick Hangman in the family jewels.
Yeah, it didn't work out.
It didn't work out for him.
You know, when
in the
you
long
go
run.
out there and you're riding bulls, you get kicked in those nads, and it don't matter. It just don't. Jimmy Godsey said, let's go, Adam. Like, either one, right?
Right,
Jason
Adam won
Gaming
it.
says, I just subbed. Thank you so much for subbing.
Thank you for
We
hanging out with
really
us.
Appreciate
We're
that.
literally here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We don't miss any dime. We're
We're
as consistent as the sun.
AEW Dynamite and SmackDown on Friday, and most of the pay-per-views for WWE and AEW.
Talk a little bit more about food than wrestling sometimes, but
Yes.
just kidding. We do talk about wrestling.
Yes. As Joey says, there is only one Adam. Let's go, Adam. Jimmy Godsey says, as Joey says,
The
there's
other
only one
Adam. The other Adam.
Which Adam, though? I mean,
Well,
there's
now
two
it's
of
gotta
them
be
now, so
Hangman.
it's so confusing. Matthew says, Wrestling God Monday, Wednesday, Friday is a pay-per-view event. That's right, Matthew. You tell him.
Woo!
I was like, Cole be fuming. And Luke says, I love how all these people coming in after the pay-per-view lays, people just wanting results. LOL. Just kidding. Kind of rolling on the floor laughing. You know what? It's great though, Luke. I mean, that's how it goes, right? You don't watch it. You just want to know. JVD's like right in the jingle berries. Matthew's like, hello,
Got him good.
You're awesome. Jason Gaming says, do you play wrestling games? You know, we don't.
Not yet, but I was thinking about it since it's coming out on the 11th.
Yeah, I mean, there was some stuff, and Travis is trying to get me to play, but I just don't know if I can do it. Matthew's like, would y'all like some sweet tea? Luke says they are so consistent that when they can't be on the one platform, they will go to another. LOL. Well, you know, hey, that works. That's how it goes. Joey Rico says, I watch more WWE, but I've been getting into AEW a lot lately.
It's a good show.
You just gotta keep them separate, man. So
they're
you
different.
just have to enjoy them for what they are. You can't compare them. If you start comparing them, you won't be happy. There's a lot of guys from NXT now and some WWE guys that did help start AEW and are in AEW. So you might enjoy it for some of those guys if you were fans.
Especially the NXT. If you were fans of the NXT brand, they're basically all there. William Regal showed up tonight. So we got William Regal over there. You got all of the, what are they called? The Undisputed Era's there. Keith Lee's there. I wouldn't be surprised if some of the other boys are coming. Like Karrion Kross or whatever, Killer Kross at some point.
I mean, the problem with that is I know that Braun Strowman has started his own.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I know that Karrion Kross might be kind of involved with some of that. So I'm not sure
what's happening with them. They can still do
independent
independent and travel and do whatever they
want. But I'm
just
saying that I know that there's something that they're working on there. Rob is like, your real accent doesn't sound real anymore. Thank you.
It sounds like you're not doing it right.
Sounds like
do your Idaho better.
Do your Idaho better. Jimmy Godsay says, been watching for 4 hours, finally decided to comment. It's better to watch the stream. I turned down sound on commentary.
Well, thank you.
Well, thanks,
we do hear that a lot.
You know, I like it when you guys do come in and comment. I know you guys like to kind of lurk in the background and stuff like that, but it's so fun to interact with you guys also. Usually if you have a lot of these guys, you guys kind of become part of the gabbing family, and when you do comment a lot, it kind of makes it a lot more fun for us too, because we can interact with you and talk about the wrestling. And I'm kind of ignorant when it comes to wrestling. I really don't know a lot of stuff. So yeah, it's a lot more of an education for me. And Travis knows his shit. So looks like you should play WWE 2K22, the South Park games, and Elden Ring ASAP. So we have Elden Ring.
Elden Ring's another
My brother did finally get it downloaded on his Xbox and started playing it. And he messaged me and was like, that's hard. He's like, it's confusing and hard. And I was like, I'm sorry. I hope it gets better. I felt kind of bad because I hyped it up so much because I figured it'd be something he'd like to play because he likes those kind of games, more strategic type RPGs. And so I figured maybe he'd like it better. Matthew says, Wrestling Guy, maybe you should do a results show, like a short video going over the matches. Just a thought. We have thought about doing that
Yes,
before,
we were talking about it.
Especially for pay-per-views. Joey Rico says AEW has some great storylines. They are working on that, and they are doing a lot better with their storylines than when they very first started 2 years ago. So it's been fun watching them kind of evolve a little bit
We've
more.
watched every single show, so it is definitely nice.
Matthew says Jimmy Excalibur is so annoying to me.
Yeah, he's a little
Jimmy
bit harder
says,
about
yes, he is. Yeah, Excalibur is kind of an annoying kind of guy. Tonight he was like really weird. Like he was kind of off his game a little bit.
at the beginning. In the pre-show, he wasn't there.
Yeah, it was like he just didn't care. Luke says Karrion Kross and Scarlett showed up at Impact pay-per-view last night.
There you go.
Nice. And Jimmy says next time I'll blow chat up. Sweet. That's what we like to hear.
We'll be here tomorrow night.
OMG autocorrect. I'm so done. I totally understand, Luke, but I usually can figure out most of the time. I may say it the first time, but I'll get it after. Well, as I smash up the likes, accept Wrestling Gap. This is a big channel. And Joey says, I have yet to get an AEW pay-per-view, maybe one day, but I keep up with the pay-per-view on YouTube, and I watch AEW on TV Wednesdays and Friday.
Good stuff.
And make sure, if you watch their YouTube, AEW's YouTube.
They have
They have a dark show on there that they do, so you can watch that also. Also, for AEW's pay-per-views, Joey, if you don't know, for their buy-in hour, like their pre-show part, they have multiple matches on there a lot of the time, and that is for free, and that will usually be posted on their YouTube channel live. They will have it live going on. Matthew says, hello, quit blaming technology for being drunk, Luke. And Luke says, I warned you, it was a hard game. No, I'm not. I told my brother, I warned him that it was might be a little more complicated than some of the ones he normally plays. I haven't played it yet. I figured I'd probably get too upset and probably throw things. Jimmy says, who thinks Cody runs ROH now?
I'm still on that bandwagon. I got to admit it. I don't think he's leaving AEW.
Right? Like, something has to happen at some point for that to pop up or what. Luke's like, I'm not drunk at 5 a.m. Are you sure? Are you sure? No, I'm just kidding. Robbie's like, oh, Luke, my guy, drinking at 5 a.m. Pyro Poppy is in the chat. Hey, Pyro says 3 great pay-per-views in a row.
Boom.
And Jimmy Godsay says Fuego del Sol is friend of mine. Oh, that's cool, Fuego. That's pretty neat.
Hey, wow.
Luke says no, LOL. And Joey says, what do you think of Taz?
I like
What do you think of Taz? I'm guessing that's what you mean of the commentary of Taz. Taz does pretty good most of the time.
I like Taz as a wrestler in the day, and now his son is wrestling, and I also like him on the commentary booth, so I don't mind Taz at all.
On his commentary, he's pretty good. I think sometimes he's a little more biased, but he's kind of a bad guy. So it kind of makes a good kind of offset for like Tony Schiavone, who kisses everybody's butt.
Tony Schiavone and JR. Right?
Yeah, they do. They kind of just, we love all of you. Matthew's like, Excalibur over-explains moves. Like, do we need to know that it's Tiger Driver 97 and not 64? He doesn't need to overcomplicate the names of the moves.
Yeah, it's tough sometimes listening to him because I'm always like, where's he coming up with these names? And it's obviously from the Japan area, and I'm used to the American stuff. And that's where
he gets his thing from, right? He loves the New Japan stuff, and he's also, we watched some stuff that Excalibur came out and did kind of a little interview thing for, and the reason why he's never actually been a wrestler. He just loves the luchador stuff. He's been a huge fan since he was a kid. Loved New Japan. That's how he got introduced. So it doesn't surprise me he does his commentary like New Japan and wears a luchador mask. That's kind of his thing, I guess. It was
Adam
confusing,
Page.
But
Adam Page won.
If you want to know who won that match, it was Adam Page. Hangman continues to be the champion right now. Matthew says 5 a.m., 5 p.m. I don't see the problem. Rafi's like, is Taz a heel? Yes, he is.
Yes, he's absolutely
Luke
a heel.
says, I just think you should play and stream South Park games. That would be high-level entertainment. I might do that. Jimmy says, guy who trained Fuego was my tag team partner here in Alabama, which is where Fuego is from. That's pretty cool, Jimmy.
Awesome.
That's awesome. And Gaming Freaking Empire, who asked the question, welcome to the chat. Thanks for being here.
Make sure you're subscribing.
Says, thanks. Yes, Isaac, thanks for being in here. Appreciate it. Luke says, Matthew, when you get over 50 animals in your house during a storm, then you'll understand why you don't get drunk at 5 a.m. LOL. Rob is like, JR still got the voice. And Luke says,
yes,
LOL.
JR's
Gaming
doing
Freaking
great.
Empire says, Adam Clark, Adam Page, who won. Let you know, it was Page. Page won. As
Adam Page.
Page won. Page
Straight up fair.
Yep. Joey says, do you think since Chris Jericho lost tonight, do you think he's going to be an announcer now? Or do you think he might go back to WWE? I've been hearing rumors about it. Ooh.
There's always those rumors. I don't see
right?
him going back to WWE right now.
Yeah.
I do see him becoming an announcer part-time, and he'll probably still run his group there.
Yeah, exactly.
With Santana and Ortiz kind of coming up to him and apologizing on Wednesday.
I don't see him just being an announcer. I think that they're still going to throw some stuff about him not being like giving respect to Eddie Kingston, and some weird stuff might still happen there. They could still kind of pull some storyline stuff there. It would be weird, but Ravi says, so what's next for MJF? And Gaming Freaking says, thank you. You're very welcome. Baik Yassine says CM Punk versus MJF was a true war. Love the ROH CM Punk entrance. A lot of people did. I had no idea what it was, but yeah.
It was definitely interesting. After the match was over, after he won, they played his old music. His regular
from
music.
WWE days when he was whatever. Luke says, why don't you, instead of asking what's next, you just be patient and wait to see what happens? Well, you never know, Luke. Maybe people out there know what's going to happen for MJF next. I think he's going to have an implosion with Wardlow.
Well, yeah, obviously the Wardlow thing's coming to a head. But Wardlow's going to become TV champion first.
Yes.
And we're going to see that on St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not going to be on. It's the Wednesday, and St. Patrick's Day is Thursday. But
yeah.
It'll be that show.
Yeah, that St. Patrick's show that they're going to do. Sophie says, Sophie is back in the chat saying, do you think if they had it on HBO Max, the pay-per-view wouldn't last long? And I think it would just be the same.
It would probably be right around the same amount of time.
Sharam is in the chat giving hearts of love right back
thank
at
you
you.
so
Thank
much.
you so much.
Make sure you're subscribing.
Give us a thumbs
Thank
up.
you. Thumbs
Matthew
up.
says the mask doesn't bother me. Excalibur is simply too arrogant for my liking. I don't know if it's really a bother with the mask. It's just kind of a creepy mask. Like when they show him, to me, it's just kind of awkward looking. Is all more than anything to me. Robbie says, Sophie, they can be as long as you want them to be. T says, do you think Brock Lesnar will come to AEW?
No.
I don't think so. I think he's always going to be a WWE man for his entire career, kind of like Undertaker. Matthew says, oh, Luke, that sounds like a reason to get drunk.
Like Tony Khan said, if I give him $10 million, Vince will give him 20.
Right.
Like, so it doesn't matter. He's like, there's no way I can outbid Vince for that type of talent.
Yeah, no way.
So no, Brock's not coming.
Yeah, Isaac says CM Punk versus MJF. Who won? Was CM Punk won that one. Luke says, yes, Matthew, no, I'm contemplating getting drunk. Matthew says, ha, ha, ha. And Robbie says MJF's still going to be gunning for Punk and also Wardlow. I mean, possibly could be for the Punk thing. I would hope it'd be over with. But
I feel like that's probably over. Although they both have won once now.
True. That's
so
true.
they could keep it going.
True.
It was very bloody tonight, though.
Yeah.
If you didn't watch that, it was bloody.
That's the one that if you're a huge CM Punk fan, you probably should watch that match. Like, find a way to watch the whole match, not just parts of it, like the whole match, if you're a CM Punk fan. Joey says when CM Punk first came into WWE, he came out to Kill Switch Engage. Had no idea, Joey. That's pretty interesting. Sophie says, Luke, you know, you miss me being in here all night. Ayla's like, hey, Ayla, you're back. And Matthew's giving the hearts and pickles and
sandwiches
and all kinds of stuff. Rob is like, Brock has it good at WWE. Exactly, Robbie. Matthew says, Ayla, we're leaving. Yeah, T says, who are voting, Brock or Roman at WrestleMania 38?
Woo! I don't know. We'll be doing a prediction show for that one. But I just can't see Brock losing.
Weird, right? It's going to be hard. It looks like, Sophie, what have I told you about posting rumors that are absolutely false? See, Sophie, about people Luke missing you anyways. Matthew says, because you just came to chat. Robbie says, Ayla turns up as her bestie turns up in the chat. Ayla's like, yeah, I figured it's pretty late. We're the same person. Sophie's like, at least you have plenty of time to build to the AEW next pay-per-view. Phil Rhodes is in the chat. Hey Phil says, yeehaw, Phil. Jimmy says,
Cowboy.
Time to get a late night meal, right? It's that time, right? For us, it's 10, but for all you Eastern Coast people, it's midnight.
After
and
midnight.
For all you people over in the other side of the world right now, it's in the AM and time to go to work.
They're getting ready to go to work.
Matthew says, oh, Sophie and Luke sitting in a tree. Ha ha. Phil Rose is like, woo! And Joey says, in all honesty, though, I see highlights of the CM Punk MJF match. I liked it, but I really do think they should bring in the steel cage instead of a dog collar match.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that can happen, and maybe they can do another match that's a little more in that area.
Maybe on Jericho's cruise.
Or something, right? I think that the dog collar match brought back old school stuff. And that's a lot what AEW fans want to see, right? They do want to see a lot of that old school things coming in. And I think that's kind of why they did what they did with that dog collar match. And I think they pulled it off quite well. In fact, I think they did a better job than Cody and Brody Lee. And yes. I hate saying that, but I think they did a way better job with it. I wasn't for sure that CM Punk would pull off anything because he's just kind of not really that good now. I mean, he may have been good 7 years ago, but he's kind of in that older section. And you kind of worry about him when they start getting into those kind of ages because they can get hurt a lot easier.
Yeah, but it's an instant classic.
Yeah.
That was the best match of the night.
Yeah. Yati says, who's your favorite wrestler? Like active wrestler? Or do you mean like just all over overall?
William Rotunda.
There you go. Ayla's like KISSING.
Wyndham,
Trauma 333. Trauma 333 is in the chat.
Hey.
Trauma says, if you're a CM Punk fan, you definitely want to watch it. It was a classic, right?
Absolutely.
Phil Rhodes says, I love turtles. That's awesome, Phil. I think people love turtles.
Turtle.
Except for snapping turtles. They're kind of scary.
They are pretty.
Matthew says, ha ha ha. Phil Rhodes like, Mama says.
We had a school teacher here in Idaho that fed a live puppy to a snapping turtle in front of his students.
Yeah, we needed to tell that to everybody that happens in our state. Thank you.
Well, I'm just letting people know. No, it was bad. Like, they wanted him dead.
Luke, I'll ban all of you with no regrets. No regrets. You won't have the regrets. Stephanie says, imagine being in the arena and have to leave by the time they get home. They have to wake up for work or school. Some people might have just not went to school or work the next day. Matthew's like Jerry Cruz. And Yati says, if AEW versus WWE, who do you think will win? WWE.
WWE. They just have they have better top quality.
Older. They've been around for a longer time. It was like, so is that a rumor, Luke and Sophie, huh? Stanley's in the chat. Good morning to all. Good morning, Stanley. Thanks for being in the chat. Subscribe.
Absolutely,
Robbie
thank
says
you.
no.
Subscribe, give some thumbs ups.
No point crying over yesterday. It looks like ... It was like ... kisses. Matthew says next for Punk and MJF is a coal miner's glove on a pole match. Ew, gross. Yati says, I like you all. We like you too.
Well, thank you.
Make
sure you're subscribing, hanging out with us.
Matthew's like, Cole. Yeah, I got it, Cole. We know it wasn't like the actual Adam Cole guy. That'd be even more gross. Robbie's like, oh, Ayla, yes, that's definitely a rumor. It was like, I remember that, teacher. So if it's like MJF versus Wardlow at Double or Nothing, Matthew's giving the heart, and Ayla's like, you sure, Robbie? And JBD says, I didn't know you're still alive. Well, people came in and started chatting, and we had to talk to all of them. We couldn't not talk to you.
We don't just leave.
Stanley says, Ayla whom? Question mark, Ayla's like a true love story. Looks like, keep testing me and see what happens. Joey says, who won the Britt Baker Thunder Rosa match, or is that tomorrow night?
It was tonight, and that was Britt Baker.
Britt Baker
DMD.
Yeah, she retained her title. That was on the pay-per-view match. Yeah, T says, bye. Bye, T. Thank you so much for hanging with us and asking some questions. We really appreciate it. Robbie says, is that Danny B and Moxley feud over or just getting started?
The feud's over.
Feud's over.
Now they're going to be together.
They have to be friends now and love each other forever. You know, KISSING and shit. It was like, I kind of like you guys, mainly because I have to, though. Ew, gross. Really? You have to like us? No. That's not how it works, sweetheart. See, you don't have to like family. You have to love them. There's a whole difference. You don't have to like them. Matthew says, yeah, T, you're good peeps. Ayla's like, whom Ayla is a whom Ayla. Yes, Ayla. All right. Any more? Do I have to keep talking? I'm almost tired. My mouth is tired.
Blah, 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 blah.
Ayla.
Make sure you guys are in there hanging out in the background or
start
chatting.
Chat with us. Throw out a question, what you like or don't like. I don't know. Something. And if you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. Subscribe to us. You know, we're here a lot. We try to be nice. I try to be nice sometimes. I will read your chats unless they're completely irrelevant to me wanting to read them. That means they have to be really bad. Or in a different language that I don't know. Matthew says, Ayla, I don't want to force you to like me as your stepfather. I want to earn your respect. I was like a little D with grown-up advice. It was like Kate Stanley, and it was like, buy me stuff.
Buy me stuff.
Yeah, you buy her stuff, you know, then she'll like you, I guess. That's how it works in life, right? All that fun jazz and everything. If you're just chatting or if you're just lurking in the background, ask a question. Are you guys curious of who won or anything like that? Yes, Barbecue Mike is in the chat saying, hi guys, who won between Paige and Cole? Paige
won that fair and
Hangman
square.
Adam Page retained his title and he is still the AEW World Heavyweight Champion. Robbie
Buckshot
says
lariat.
AEW are moving the right direction, doing matches, storylines well. Yes, they're starting to work those storylines a lot better. And it's starting to show after 2 years of working at it. JBD is laughing at T. Says, I am back. What is your dream car?
What's your dream car?
Ew.
Probably
Ew,
like
a
65 Mustang, maybe. Something like that.
1969 Camaro. That's mine. Matthew says a little bake me stuff. It looks like buy my respect with stuff. Riley says, who will take the belt off Jade and DMD? You know,
I feel like Jade's going to take it off of DMD.
And who can become the TBS champion? Ooh, you know, it's hard to say at this point.
She either drops it through a storyline or she gets cheated.
Yeah. Something's got to happen there. There's just no women that they've pushed in your face enough.
Right, today.
Yeah.
Now, if they build some stars in the women's side or bring in some stars from the women's side, then we can get a little bit deeper into that. But as of right now, the only person that's beaten DMD is Jade.
Yeah.
And the only person that's beaten Jade is DMD, and that makes no sense because she's not going to go after that title.
True.
So those are your top 2 women, and then there's everybody else.
Mm-hmm. At this point. And,
Right
and
now.
that's just how
That's
they're booking
today.
Jade, by the way. They're booking her as that person, and so it makes a lot more sense. Illa's like, no, ha. Joey says, I'll tell you what, Daniel, Bryan, and Jon Moxley, they put on one hell of a match. That match was brutal. I noticed CM Punk MJF match was good, but the Moxley Daniel Bryan match was pretty damn close. It started to get better. The very beginning was pretty slow and kind of more of the Daniel Bryan methodical way he actually wrestles. I think it kind of turned when Jon Moxley took a little more of a, hey, you know what, let's do something else. This isn't working. People aren't involved. People don't care. I mean, it had to pick up at some point. Barbecue Mike says 69, Boss 429. There you go.
Good car.
Luke says, I'm off to bed all night, Luke.
Good
Have
night,
fun
Luke.
with all your little animals. Remember to close your door when you take showers. Stanley says Adam Cole is best wrestler in WWE NXT, so I think win AEW title.
At some point, he is going to be the champion.
Yeah, they'll probably.
There's no doubt in my mind at some point, but obviously not tonight. His time's not now. It's Adam Page's time.
His time is not now. He is not John Cena. It looks like y'all have a lot of people watching tonight. Sweet. Matthew says, oh, I have to have my money and stash it overseas to protect it from your mother for when we get divorced.
Oh, jeez.
Yati says, who is your favorite YouTuber?
Myself. I have no idea.
I don't really watch a lot of specific YouTubers.
It's funny because I don't watch a lot of the daily drama stuff, like the Pauls and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So the stuff I watch is more along the lines of like lawn care
stuff.
You know, I got my lawn care guys that I watch, and I watch direct weather every morning. So I will bore you with that stuff. But, but yeah, direct weather is probably my go-to every morning.
Your favorite YouTuber?
5:30 in the morning.
I like to watch my weather. I'm an old man.
I know. I just aged myself. I am 85.
That's my highlight of my day. Barbecue Mike says, "What's the deal with William Regal?" I don't know, but he's
there.
He's
Looks
there.
like maybe a GM role. That's
Possibly.
what I'm thinking. When he put those two together, I was like,
nice.
okay. Either that or they just brought him in for that. Like,
Possibly.
hey, do you want to just come in and do this quick show?
Right. Matthew says later Luke, and JVD says Serena Deeb is pretty good also.
Absolutely.
She is.
The professor, they call her now.
Yes. I think it's just how they're using her, JVD. So it's they're kind of using her in the same sense of Thunder Rosa in a way, and so it doesn't really fit. Like,
yeah,
it doesn't fit
she's
with
not
her being a champion. It's
she's not
weird.
the next level. She's on that. She's the second tier.
Stanley says, anyone Tamil, guys? I don't think I know what a Tamil is. Ayla says, night, Luke, tell Sophie good night. And Yati says, I am excited for WrestleMania 38. A lot of people are.
It's coming.
And Stanley says, me also waiting WrestleMania. Yes, 2 nights of fun, right?
We will be here. Hopefully you guys join us for that.
Roosters and pies. Yati says, rate CM Punk versus MJF, rate 1 to 100.
It was right there, 97.
JVD says, it's like you started the accent and everyone joined the stream. LOL, should I keep doing the accent? Do you guys like that accent? I don't know if I could keep it up all the time. I might talk like this for real, and people will be like, where are you from? And I'll be like, I don't know.
From Southeast Idaho.
Matthew says, hello, yeah, Ayla, you got me suspended from Facebook for 3 days. Gasp. Yeti's laughing, and Robbie says, hello, 85, you look good. What's your secret?
Right.
Stanley says,
YouTube direct weather.
Right. Matthew says, oh, JVD, that's so true. Matthew's like, Ayla, you miss Miss D being a Southern Belle. It was like, not my fault. And JVD's laughing. There you go.
Woo.
That's all. That's all we got, folks. That's all we're going to do tonight. Is that she is a belle, upper Midwestern belle. Oh, I can't do Midwestern. I'm so sorry. That whole Midwestern thing, I would have to listen to it a lot in order to be able to do
I thought about doing the English, you know.
I can do some South Dakota.
I was going to try to do English and just listen to, that's all the YouTube I was going to watch is just English.
And see if you could
and see if I couldn't do it.
I can only do upper crust English accents according to Ravi, so.
Chip, chip, cheerio.
Chip, chip, cheerio.
That's all I can do.
Yati says, when are you going to start the stream for WrestleMania 38? Tell me the time.
Woo! Whenever it starts.
The day of the WrestleMania 38?
Obviously, we'll do a prediction show the day before or the morning of. We'll find out probably that Saturday or that Friday. And then from there, we will obviously just go live when it starts. There's going to be a lot of matches over those 2 days. It's going to be a great show. Or great shows.
Yeah, I mean, we'll probably start that, April 2nd and April 3rd is when that actually is.
Yep.
I mean, we'll start it right when the show starts, most likely. We'll probably do predictions. We aren't sure when we'll do predictions for that. We'll probably do a live prediction because there's probably going to be so many matches and it's over 2 days that it'll be hard to do kind of the prediction we did this time. So that's probably what we'll end up doing. When we start getting closer, we can tell you better times.
And it also does look like they're going to let us know what matches are on what day. It looks like they're already falling into place. So that's going to help. So hypothetically, we could do 2 prediction shows. We could do one during the pre-show of the first WrestleMania night and then one during the second, the pre-show of the second WrestleMania night.
Matthew says, yes, it was your fault with your Jersey Shore meme. Joey says, well, thank you guys for answering all my questions. I did subscribe to your channel, and I will be back. You guys have a great night. I'm heading to bed. Gotta wake up with my daughter. All right, Joey. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it. Thanks for the subscribe. We appreciate that a lot. Please, if you can, join us again. Talk with us.
Put that bell on.
Hi, say hi, even if it's just a quick hello. We have a lot of people that just come in and out real quick. It's just cool to see you guys come in and say something or ask questions. Robbie says D does a great ASMR. Are you talking about the whispering or eating? Ayla's like, I want to do Fargo forever. Yeti says, bye. Matthew says, who cares about a Fargo? Ayla's like, I do. Matthew says, bye, Yeti. And Yeti says, when you guys gonna end the time? Matthew says, who cares about you? All right. Ayla says, night, everyone. Okay, everybody.
It is probably time for us to go. But we will be here tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern for Monday Night Raw.
Yes.
Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
Then we'll have a couple days off. But we do appreciate you guys. Yes. Tremendously.
Thank you so much, everybody. We really appreciate it. I'll try to do some more accents on Monday night for you to keep you guys as entertained as possible. Maybe we could do the whole show in a southern accent and see how that goes for 3 hours. I don't know how well I'll do
I'd have to practice.
All right, everybody. Thanks again for watching Wrestling Gap tonight. We appreciate it. Have a great rest of your evening, if not your day of the week. Yay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks for watching Wrestling Gap.